What's going on, guys? Chris Jobs here with Phandroid.com. Today we're going to be talking about battery savings, or just, saving or prolonging the battery life on your phone. No matter what phone you have, battery life is probably a huge concern, and everyone needs a little bit more, right? No matter what you're getting, you can always use a little bit more juice. So jumping in the Google Play Store, I found a few applications that are free that kind of tackle this in a unique way, and it really does so. It only really works with AMOLED displays. So if you guys really aren't too keen or privy to AMOLED displays, basically the benefit they offer over traditional LCD displays is that when you're viewing something dark places of an image, whether it, or maybe even a pure black image, AMOLED displays have the ability to turn off the light that powers each individual pixel. So because of that, if you're looking, if you have a pure black wallpaper or pure black lock screen or whatever, you're going to be saving a lot of battery life because your phone's not trying to power or light up those pixels. It's pretty cool. And just about all the new flagships and a bunch of them that are coming out have AMOLED displays, so it's kind of a trend we're seeing a lot of lately. So what these apps do is they take advantage of that by creating a sort of a mesh pattern over your smartphone's display or over the UI. And what that should do in theory is dramatically increase the screen on time you get, because it's a mesh and they're pure black little pixels and they're not being lit up. So yeah, that requires a lot less power. My favorite application is one called Pixoff. It's got a bunch of different options, a bunch of different patterns you can kind of choose from to use the little overlay. They have the vertical, or the vertical, horizontal, kind of a like screen door effect, and then you have this one which is sort of like every other pixel is being turned off, and that's probably the most dramatic as far as battery savings go. This one kind of looks nice just because it looks sort of like a 3DS. Some of these kind of alter the hue of the color because on AMOLED displays they have a different pattern to their little color matrix thing, so you kind of have to play around with it a little bit. And then you can also adjust the density. You could do so from inside the app like so, but it doesn't, it tells you to upgrade. But you can just, if you enable the notification here, you can adjust the, you can turn it, toggle it on and off, and then you can also adjust the density by clicking here. You can see density 1 is ridiculous, and it just looks like a checkerboard effect on your phone. But I mean, and it makes it really hard to read text. So my favorite is density 5 on that one for the most clear picture. Density 4 looks okay, but then there's weird striping and stuff. And then one of the cool things about Pixoff that I like above all the other apps is you can make a custom pattern if you like. So decide which pixels you want to turn off. And then you can also enable this little, well, it's already on by default, but it's anti-uneven wear. So every 5 minutes, the pattern kind of moves around, so you get even wear and you're not, burning out or doing any kind of screen burn-in with the pixels that are lit up, which is a pretty big concern with AMOLED displays. Definitely one of my favorite. And then there's a bunch of other options for the blue light filter if you want to better nighttime reading, and then the backlight filter, which just tells you to use a pure black wallpaper for even more savings, which you can kind of do on your own. So that is Pixoff, and it's kind of neat. Some of the concerns is that because it's an overlay, it may not work with all applications, like banking applications. They tell you to turn off screen overlays, so things aren't stealing your information. And then some of the patterns look really weird with images and some, like this looks like the old computer less than 1 megapixel quality images, so that kind of does happen. But I mean, if you're going out all day, you're going to spend all day away from a charger, or you're going to Disneyland, or you're going to be out in the woods backpacking, this could be just a little extra bit of juice you need to keep your phone powered up for that much longer. So yeah, these are all free. Pixel filter, pixel battery, my favorites Pixoff. You can find them in the Google Play Store right now. I'm Chris Jobs with Phandroid.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.